Alright guys, I've got another vintage piece of audio equipment here. This is a Lloyds 12 transistor portable radio model TR-12K. And I found this in my grandfather's shed after he passed away. Now this wasn't my grandfather's radio, it was actually his brother-in-law's radio. No relation to me. He actually had remarried about 20 years ago. And his brother-in-law died 10 years ago. And this was one of his little radios. But it was about ready to get thrown away, so I'm like, I don't think so. I will rescue that for you, thanks. So really not much to really say. I mean, it's in the original box, and on the back here it tells you what it came with and where it's from. It came with an earphone, a battery, a gift box. Or no, maybe this is the gift box. Made in Japan. Okinawa, Japan, in the 1960s. I don't know the exact age of the radio, but I'm guessing early 60s. And it smells very musty in the box. It's been in a shed for years. So this is a good example of a piece of electronic gadgetry that was made when Japan was looked down upon for their substandard quality, much as China is today. And I mean, the quality of this radio is minimal. I mean, the box or the case is really it's full of defects. A lot of them appear to be from the casting or molding process. It's not best of quality feeling. It's really, chintzy. It doesn't have any leather accents or anything that American radios are known for. Because in the 1960s, radios were still made in America, and they were the best of quality back then. And Japan was just coming of age, and just gaining respect. Their cars were garbage, their electronics were substandard. China was still not really in the game yet. They were more focused on, I believe, pottery and fine Chinese goods, none of them being electronic. This radio is obviously used. It's not new in the box, or mint in the box, as Spatsbear would say. It's used in the box. So someone had used it and kept the box, and when they were done with it, they put it back in there. There's a lot of wear and tear on the... It looks like someone held it like this a lot. You can see a lot of wear marks on the grill that kind of coincide with somebody's thumb. I just noticed that now. My plan is to maybe try to re-silver this. I'm going to try to find a paint pen or something to kind of bring back the appearance. I mean, it's not worth a lot of money or anything, so why not make it look nice again, right? To install the batteries, the back is just clipped on. I'm going to pop it off right now. No tools needed. Okay, and inside we have the guts. Now to change the battery, you have to take it apart. That was back when people could be trusted to do these things. And on the back cover, you have the label here with the serial number 51059-144. The battery of recommendation is the 9-volt Eveready. And that's pretty much it. There's a little foam pad here for the battery to rub against, but the foam is pretty much gone, so this is just a battery I popped in there. This is not like original or anything. But it just runs off a 9-volt battery. It's an AM receiver and nothing else. It has a mono headphone jack right there, and everything is exposed when you remove the battery cover. That's the way radios were back then. If you really wanted to tune the oscillators and everything, you could do that with a screwdriver, no problem. Volume control knob is right there. Let's fire it up. It's in good shape, though. I mean, a lot of these little hand radios were lost and destroyed over the years because they were just so vulnerable. And they were so poorly made that no one thought to keep them. I mean, they are actually increasing in value in a way. But not... I don't think these ones are, because they're just so cheaply made. And this one isn't as decorative as some of the higher end Zenith and Philico radios. Let's turn it on. There. I won't be able to get much. Let's bring it outside. At the very least, I should be able to get the football game, which is going on right now. I'm sure it's... And I'll wait, I have the dishwasher running. That might affect my chances of getting a signal with this. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, there we go. Very sensitive.
Yo solamente quiero mandar, ¿puedo mandar un saludo a alguien? No, ¿quién? Sí, le quiero mandar un saludo al mono Gambetta. Sí, lo vas a
I'd like to know how far that station is.
Gracias, mono. El promo le quedó buenísimo.
Spanish.
Escuchemos a Germán Nichols, esto es lo que decía el expresidente de la Federación Chilena. Señor Nichols, da la sensación de que saltan casos de corrupción en la FIFA y que nunca está salpicada la presidencia de la FIFA.
If it was French, it would make sense because Canada isn't that far away. See, it's a direct drive tuning knob, so trying to tune in anything in a fine-tuned fashion is almost impossible. Yeah. Not really a lot coming. Now, what I want to do is try a different radio and see how that works. I think we're going to take the old Zenith. This is from the same time period, roughly. This is from 1962. And it runs on 2C batteries. And it has a little bit of a less touchy tuning dial. It's actually has a gear reduction built in.
Introductory special just for if you're tired of losing, figure out ways to.
It's a lot more.
Be very interesting if the Republicans take the Senate. We're all going to be.
Find it store or shop anytime at Jared.com.
Took all the way back to. Shut down.
News Radio Wham 1180 and Wham1180.com.
Okay. So our end result is the Lloyds radio does work, but because of its internal antenna and fairly low quality tuning knob, which makes it impossible to dial in stations that are kind of like in between there. It just kind of underscores the chintziness of this radio. But it does work. It's over 50 years old and it still functions. So that's got to be good for something, right? Thanks for watching.